Hi guys, we're still on DWM and playing around with settings. In this case I'm playing with flexipatch some more. So we have this github.com/ready2wa DWM flexipatch. If you go there, you'll see that we have versions. This first day, the second day, and each of these DWMs will be different because we make different choices. Today you're looking at my other choices, so this is Japanese basically, and Super 3, 4, 5, yes, AZERTY is working, and I can move things, Super Shift, Enter. Let's see, Super Shift, move this to number 3, and it's gone. It's now in here. I've moved it away. So the topic is maybe spend some time in flexipatch, because basically what I did, maybe the workflow is that I have built my own DWM. There is a tutorial of 24 or so articles about starting from scratch with DWM from suckless and then adding patches and other patches, right? So then we got to a certain level where it became really complex, like this one, for instance, the preview tag patch or something, and the sys-tray here, and another one was the icons, still not in here, the icons, the launcher, so having applications icons to launch Firefox, Brave, etc. So that's not in. Well, that's for next video. But the thing is, it's possible, it's doable, right? If somebody explains you and have a look at other YouTubers, for certain there is information about it. But on my github.com/ready2wa, right, you'll find the DWM flexipatch, and there are versions in here. So this thing, workflow wise, I took a look at what I've done in DWM, the Flexi, well, the patches, and sometimes it's a bit difficult. The easiest way, I think, that really got me going was going to config dev h, and then as you see, you're quite busy, so hence every day a few hours and you'll get there. So it points, if you say, oh yeah, right around the corner patch, then you do Control F, you make sure the patches is open, and I've made a rebuild patch. I'll talk about it later, because this creates, if you build it, it creates a patches.h, and it needs to be gone again if you rebuild it. All right, so many changes. Anyway, this thing, have that open as well, and then do find, and then you find the exact name. So if you want this to apply with border pixel 3 and corner radius 10, unassigned border pixel 3, if else, yeah, then you have to put the 0 to 1, and then everything will be rounded. Now, I'm not a fan of rounded things, so there you go. I keep it, but that's the approach. So I went through all these things, like the bar border patch. So Control H, and then go to the other, find. And if I want that border patch to work, I need to say yes, please. Save. And then it's up to you to set it. I will set 3 pixels, etc. This allows Super F working already. This allows the bar border size to be actually set. There's a left of 0, then we'll be default. Okay, right? So things like that, you need to look it up, search for it, and because of the versions that I have, you can actually see what I changed between day 1, day 2, and now day 3. So if you want to have exactly this, you just download what I have now. But let's put something safe. So here we have the layout, right? It switches through it, and a new wallpaper. Have a look. Yep, nice. And I'm gonna keep everything safe. That is to mean Control H, Control A, not the versions, Control C, and we're today create folder 2027. Sure, Eric, sure. 2407, hence the 7, right? And we're 11. Okay, good. So this is the code that I've done today, and then we stop. Well, maybe it's addictive. It is. So this is the new code. Let's talk about this a little bit more. The interesting fact is I've created my own DWM, and it's called Flexi, right? Super simple idea. It comes from the flexipatch. So instead of calling it DWM, I have this which Flexi, because it was annoying. It was annoying that DWM, my DWM that I developed, was overwritten with this DWM. And luckily we have chat WM that is created differently. I mean, it is user. All right, show it. Right, so that's one, and there's the other one. So this is my own build. This is the one on chat WM ArcoLinux build, and this is the one from that I've just built today, actually, right, a few hours ago. So I've changed some names. I changed the config.mk. Easiest way now would be going in here, and you'll see the compare. I hope you can. If melt does not show up, first of all, make sure it is installed. But for me, I know what I do. I close this DWM version, this Flexi version, just like that, and that is not what melt likes. So you kill it again and then do it again. So these are the changes I've done. Unfortunately, the other things are gone. It's not in there. So it's icon size 24. Maybe I'm gonna go a little bit less, a little bit high here, or I have to make the border bigger, which is the plan. Anyway, so super F. So this is how you can keep track of things that I changed. So I'm gonna go for Japanese rather than just numbers. Looks a bit nicer, right? Goofy, nerdy, whatever. So things like the Alt key, don't like it. Super key, and more like these Alacrity ST. Thunar is the Super Shift Enter, and that's here. Super Shift Enter. Go for the file manager defined up there. And other things like Super Shift Tab and stuff. So have a look. So Alt Tab, did not try that yet. So Alt Tab and Super Tab. Super Tab is not working, nor is Super Shift Tab. So have to investigate, and that's the fun. Slowly but steadily, right? You get yourself a thing that you like. Build upon lots of things already. Patches. This is transparent here, and this up here is the sys icons are there. The view thing is here. If I wait long enough, no. The view is broken. I killed something in the view. So have a look again, all right? So yeah, building this thing, the name is maybe interesting to have a look. So this is not correct, 100% correct for certain, but it will give you a head start. This one, I did not change anything. That's already good to know. This one is where I changed all the Flexi things. So Flexi, instead of DWM, I changed some Flexis and then started making hard-coded lines. I wanted to have it not in user local share, I think it is, but in user share X sessions like everybody else in there. And so some things, not 100%. In variety, had to change also something, so we see nice wallpaper. That's easy peasy. You know, variety gives us wallpapers. And as a result, I have now, if I log out, I have ChatWM, Flexi, DWM, and XFC, because we are still on ArcoNet, right, where we all started. And that's all I need. XD is good enough. those guys are here, and there is nothing Wayland, there is no Wayland on my machine. And yes, I have NVIDIA. That's about it. I have not cleaned it up. So we have these versions. This is a cleaned up version. And that's 511 kilobyte. Ouch, so much, right? This is not cleaned up. And that is 700 kilobyte. And this is not cleaned up. And that is not create archive. And that is 700. So yes, 1/7, I suppose, more or less, kilobyte. Wait a moment. And this one is also kilobyte. Well, not that much, but yes, all the patches can go. These things can go. I don't think they keep it. Only the ones. Nah, they keep it. Okay. They keep the things probably that we need them. Let's see, 75 files, and down here they keep 267. All right, so a lot more. They keep only what is needed. So I keep working on this level, and once something is finished, I put it here so I can always go back to a certain version, basically sort of time machine thing, and play around with DWM flexipatch. All right, more things to do, more things to test. Maybe it triggers you to have a go at it and look at what I've got. I need to have the border a little bit of space there, but I've just changed this in this video here. So I'll check out and play more with these parameters and these patches that are available. Beware of patches. Do read the config MK. Sometimes, well, read. Sometimes they say you need to activate this and this and this in the config MK, otherwise you can't build it. So in the meantime, I'm version 3 already, so some of these things have been activated already. Maybe if you select something for MPD, right, you need to activate this thing, and anything about Pango, right, remember the words, then something has to be done here. All right, like the swallow patch, it's clear. Uncomment is for the swallow patch, very clear indeed. And the tag rounded corners, I've tried it out, so hence it's already activated. Stuff like that. Cheers.